Hello and welcome back to my craft room. It's been a few days since I had a bit of a play in my Snotter book, and I've got a little bit of time today and I've got the urge, so I might even attempt a couple of pages, but I'll do them in separate videos so they don't get too long. So I think the first one I want to do, because it's quite an easy one to warm up, is this one. So this is not a book. This is an accident. Choose one of the following. 1. Place a few drops of ink on the page and blow with a straw. 2. Cut a bunch of small shapes out of coloured paper, drop them on the page and glue them where they land. 3. Place This Is Not a Book on the floor and drop ink onto it while standing. Well, I don't want to try that last one because we live in a rented house and I can't be throwing ink all over the floor, but I quite like the sound of both those first two, so I'm gonna go for the first one, and if it still doesn't look fun enough, I might add the second one as well, because I can, because it's my book. At the moment I'm going to have to leave this page as is, so I'm just going to concentrate on this one, and so that the ink, if I just dropped ink onto this paper, my feeling is it will just pretty much soak straight in. And I won't get much of a chance to blow it around and get any movement going at all. So I'm going to give it a coat of white gesso first. I might just put it on with a card instead of a brush. Where I get a little bit of texture and it'll be even more interesting. Let's wipe that off on there. Okay. So I'm going to give that a blast with my heat gun. It's a bit thick just there. I might, just before I dry it, I might just do a bit of scribbly shapes of the gesso as well. Smooth out those bits where it's really thickened. There. Right, I've picked out 4 colours, sort of fairly harmonious colours. I think they would call this an analogous colour scheme, where they'd all be next to each other along the colour wheel. We'll see how that goes. I might not even use them all, and then I've got a little straw to blow them with, and then I need to write back the words "this is an accident." So what I might do, by way of a nice bit of contrast, is use this paper pen, which gives a lovely kind of 3-dimensional glossy line, and I could just write the words in on there. So woohoo! This should be fun and quick and pretty easy. And I'm going to start with this gorgeous colour, what's it called? Red violet. So we've got red violet, violet, which is more towards the blue, turquoise. I'm thinking I should maybe change that. And this one is cherry red. So we've got cherry red, red violet and violet. I will try just using those 3 and maybe bring in some blue if I think I need it. Red violet first. I'm going to plop that down right in the middle. Ta-da! Oh, it's only quite that much. And I'm just going to drop this. Place. It says place, but I don't want to be too. And now blow it around with the straw. Oh, that's rather beautiful, isn't it? I love doing this. I might just let that run down a bit as well. Ooh. We don't want it to look like murder's been done, obviously. Now I'm going to drop this cherry red colour on. Doesn't look so different. I wonder if it will look more different when I've blown it about a bit. Really doesn't. Okay. And then I've got the actual violet. Can't believe that those didn't look more different. These are acrylic inks, but so once they're dry, they'll be kind of impervious to water, but at the moment they should need a bit of water, so let's just see. Oh, look at that. Do a bit up here. Oh, I need a straw. Oh, isn't that pretty? I feel like I maybe do need the contrast of the blue. Oh, so I'm not really in that letting this be a complete accident now. I'm controlling it, but in a very loose way. Oh, it is pretty. I'm just a little bit tempted now. I'm gonna have to do it. It's only the other side of that page I needed to worry about. Oh, I can't find it now. Uh-oh. Where did it go? Hello? Where did you go? I seriously can't find it. Oh no. Ah. I think it's here, and the reason I'm not finding it is because they've stuck together. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's not what was meant to happen. Oh, but hey ho, it still looks quite pretty, doesn't it? Not sure what happened on that page, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's my background, and I think that's really pretty. I'm going to give it a little blast with the heat gun. Right, now here's the bits that pulled off. It might look quite nice to sticking back on, but I'm going to do that. It's like I've said probably many times before now on these little videos. One of the great things about doing these kind of books is that you just don't feel precious about it at all. You know, you're just playing. It really doesn't matter. It's not a work of art. So there we go. That is I'm going to leave this as is. That might end up getting painted over. It might end up being taken out when I come to do this page. I don't know at the moment. But I've now got to think what to do about the words, and I'm going to have a little just practice with this to make sure it's working. Just on the back of here, shall we? Oh, let's mark the page this time. So I've got the yellow one, right? It's brilliant, this stuff. Oh, there we are. Oh yes, isn't that lovely now? So you can actually even write with it. The thing about it is though, it just occurs to me because I want to go on and do another page now before I start filming, is that last time I just left this to dry and it took quite a while. I don't know if it's going to work with the heat gun, but I'm going to try it. Okay, so I've given that a blast for quite a while with my heat gun. How's it feeling? Because what I don't want to do is lose that lovely glossy three-dimensional quality. Yeah, so if I press that, it's still quite soft. But you can see what a lovely effect it has. So what I think I'm going to have to do is film one of my other pages and then come back and do this at the last minute and put a couple of clips on it and leave it open to dry for a few hours. Okay, I'm at the end of my session for now. It's time to go and get dinner ready. So I'm just going to finish off this page. So the prompt was, this is an accident. So this is not a book, this is an accident. And I'm going to just write that on here in quite big letters because it's not that controllable. So just have a little bit of a squeeze to make sure it's coming out. Yeah. Maybe I'll just put accident in this, and then I'll put this is an in something else. Okay, I'm done. Not quite sure what's going to happen to this page yet, but at the moment it can stay like that. So that was pages 193 and 194. This is not a book, this is an accident. Really had fun with that one. I'm going to leave this one open while I go and get dinner ready and things. By the time I come back in a couple of hours, that'll be set nice and firm, and it will hold its 3D shape and that lovely shine, which I really like. And I love the contrast of the yellow against that. So that's me done for today. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you again really soon. Bye!